This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please, follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, the Dairy Barn, ASI Signs, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, the Grinnell Booster Club, and an extra bonus of Sarah Smith the House, which congratulations to Sarah as she moves on to the next, I guess, election cycle would be the way to say it. So congratulations there.
All right, well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tiger Field for tonight's softball game between the Grinnell Tigers and the Norwalk Warriors here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Chris Juni alongside Dan Walker on this beautiful Wednesday night. Glad to have you along. Little League night here at the ballpark. Some excited youngsters get a walk out as the teams are being introduced, and we'll have the starting lineups for you here in just a moment. This is a tale of two teams on opposite ends. Norwalk comes in 6-0 in the conference, 9-1 overall, winning 8 straight of their last few games. Tigers, meanwhile, have hit a bit of a skid. They have lost 6 of the last 7. They are at 0-5 in the conference and 3-6 overall coming in. Warriors are coached by Coach Bo Livingston, assistant Alan Downey, Mallory Hollingsworth, Nikki Hunter, and Jill Martin. That Martin name seems familiar. That is she was a basketball star for Norwalk back a few years ago. Warriors have, as you said, coming in winning 8 straight. They beat Newton twice, beat Mount Vernon, North Mahaska, beat Oskaloosa, beat Southeast Polk 2-1, beat Pella twice as well. So they have an 8-game winning streak coming in, and they're very formidable. Not any big hitter number stands out. They have about 5 or 6 players all batting between 333 and 476. So, as usual, pretty consistent hitting from the Warriors throughout the lineup. Meanwhile, as you said, Grinnell Tigers come in to this one 0-5 in the conference and 3-6 overall. And again, hit a bit of a rough stretch going in. Had some really close games, but lost to Indianola the other night. Lost a doubleheader. Beat West Branch last Saturday. Lost to a very good Pella Christian team, 3-5, and what I understand was a very good ball game down at Pella Christian. And it started with the doubleheader to Dallas Center Grimes a week ago Monday. They lost 5-1 and then 8-6 against Dallas Center Grimes. So a bit of a rough patch here for Coach Doty and the Tigers, but again, every game starts out 0-0. That's why you play the games. It doesn't matter what's going on any given night in this little Hawkeye Conference, Dan, as we've seen. This conference is balanced. Even though Tigers, you look at the numbers, think, oh, Grinnell's 0-5, Norwalk 6-0. This is going to be an easy one. Anything but. And Norwalk will be the first to tell you that. I was talking to the coach before the game. They scout at this level too, and he said they're doing everything right. They just had some bad breaks, a couple untimely errors, and they could be 5-0, and that's just the way it kind of rolls. And you have to play through that as a player and as a coach.
Well, and this Tiger softball team it's a young team. They only have one senior. They have 2 or 3 eighth graders that are playing, and a handful of ninth graders and sophomores. A couple juniors out there. So trying to get that mix in there. It's we have a new pitcher in the mix. So between Ella Greif and Brianna Reese coming in and doing quite a bit of pitching, that's kind of another change up. Every team has to get used to how a pitcher pitches, and when you bring in someone that's an eighth grader that's totally new, that's a whole change up for the whole system. So I think there's a lot of good things that are coming out of it, and everything you get planned on working on.
All right, let's get to the starting lineups here for both teams. First of all, for the visiting Norwalk Warriors, again 6-0 in the conference, 9-1 overall, coached by Bo Livingston. They go together this way. Leading off is right fielder Jalen Brandt. Batting second, center fielder Morgan Weeks. Batting third, shortstop Kaylee Carey. Batting fourth, catcher Lauren Black. Batting fifth, first baseman Addie Down. Batting sixth, the designated player Taylor Condon. Designated player means that they will bat but not play in the field. Batting seventh is a pitcher, Zadie Wadley. Batting eighth, second baseman Bailey Birmingham. Batting ninth, left fielder Maddie Gillian. And playing third base but not batting is number 7, Jada Livingston. For the Grinnell Tigers and Coach Mike Doty, their lineup goes together this way. Leading off is a pitcher, number 13, Ella Greif. Batting second, right fielder number 11, Rhiannon Reese. Batting third baseman number 21, Ashlyn Imhoff. Batting fourth and catching number 6, Greta Dodd. And then batting fifth and sixth are the Van Compernol girls. Kate Van Compernol bats fifth, plays center field. And batting sixth, her sister Kelsey Van Compernol plays second base. Batting seventh, first baseman Jenna Mintle. Batting eighth, shortstop Taylor Smith. And batting ninth, left fielder Kylie Bond. That is how the starting lineups go together this way. And players are being introduced. We'll have to be pausing for the national anthem here in just a moment. And as I said, it is Little League night out here, and so a nice treat is the Little League players get to walk out with a Tiger player. So as the girls introduced, they're followed out on the field by a couple of Grinnell Little Leaguers. So it's a big thrill for them, I'm sure. The parents get to shake the hands of the umpire and the coach and get a jog out to the field with them while we play the national anthem. So really quite a treat here on just a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous night. It seems like I've been saying that the last couple of games, Dan, but really, except for a bit of wind, which isn't bad. It's sunny, hardly a cloud in the sky, about 70 degrees, just an absolutely perfect night for baseball. What wind there is blowing out towards left field, so we'll have to see how that goes. As far as hitting and stuff tonight. They get that ball up in the air, we could see some home runs. Finishing up the introductions here, we'll have softball coming your way. Norwalk, again, leading the conference right now, 6-0 overall, taking on Grinnell, seeking their first conference win on the season. We'll take this break for our sponsors, and we tell you that you're watching Grinnell Tiger Girls Softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, and West Finch Auto Plaza.
All right, as the Little Leaguers make the way off the field and the Tiger players get set to their positions, we are getting ready for softball. Again, that's what is so great about sports, and it's a great equalizer. Again, on paper, you think of Norwalk 6-0 overall in the conference, 9-1 overall Grinnell. 0-5 in the conference, 3-6 overall. You think, this will be an easy one. But again, as we've seen throughout the course of me being here a long time and you and covering these games, anything's possible. And I'm not just saying that to say that. I mean, it's actually we've seen upsets before on any given night. Teams are going to be playing. Especially if you're the better team or the team with the better record, you're going to have a bullseye on your back, and teams are going to come after you. You're going to get their best shots. So. And plus with this Tiger team, you just get the sense that they're just about one or two little pieces away from getting it all put together and really gelling into that team that, people were expecting this year. So exciting night, a great night for softball. Glad to have you along here on this Wednesday night.
Well, and to add on to that, Chris, it's just like anyone says, when you're the underdog, you have nothing to lose. So, Norwalk coming into this game is running on a streak the way they're at. So we just did the doubleheader Monday night over on the boys baseball field. We're running on a 13-0 streak. That first game you come in and you lose. So you got to recover, come back, and fix those problems. So that's kind of how we're at tonight here. So another talk here. Our scoreboard's brought to you by Grinnell Mutual. Our Indians are brought to you tonight by Brent Nichols State Farm.
All right. Jalen Brandt steps in. First pitch from Greif is fouled on the left side towards the Norwalk dugout for strike one. Again, Norwalk has a bunch of hitters. Nobody jumping up with big numbers like 7 or 6 or 700, but a bunch of players in the 300 and 400 range for Norwalk, so pretty consistent. That pitch right down the middle, and it's a ball. Our home plate umpire, as you can see, he takes a long time to make his call. So we'll do our best to try to keep up with the strike count. 1-1 pitch from Greif. Inside for ball two. Up and in, as they would say. Brandt steps out, takes a couple swings. Now she's back in. Got to be where the slap bunt for these left-handed bunters. Pitch from Greif, swung and hit towards shortstop. Fielded by the shortstop, cross to the diamond in time for the out. Nice play there for the 6-3 put out. And there's one away. That brings up center fielder number 2, Morgan Weeks. What I mean by slap bunt is the left-hand side, they will start moving forward in the box, and as long as they make contact with 1 foot in the box, they can do that, so they actually get a running start towards first base. Pitch from Greif, up and in for ball one. So when we say slap bunt, that's what we are talking about. They actually start running towards the bag, stick the bat out, and kind of just try to make contact as they're running towards first base. 1-0 delivery from Greif. Swung on a line shot down the left field line, and it is foul ball. I didn't see the hands go up, but a long strike.
Our foul balls are brought to you by Cirques Financial. Stop down and see Dustin Smith, Tom Cirques, and Natalie Pavey for all your financial needs.
Many thanks to Cirques Financial for sponsoring our foul balls.
They get a lot of exposure.
They do. 1-1 pitch. It's called for a strike on the inside corner.
I think he did.
1-2. Well, this umpire, the JV umpire, he was very quiet and he just raised his hand. This umpire makes a little bit of a noise we can kind of hear. So 1-2 delivery on the way here from Greif to Morgan Weeks. Swung on and hit towards the shortstop once again. Scooped up by the Tigers. Cross the base in time for the second out. So 6-3 once again for out number 2. Brings up the shortstop, number 21, Kaylee Carey. Again, another one of those hitters hitting .333 for the Warriors. As a team, they're not really up in the top 2 or 3 in any statistical category if you look on the quick stats or the Varsity Bound website, but they are there just across the board, solid, consistent all the way through. First pitch from Greif coming up. Little high for ball 1.
For everybody watching softball, this is the first time we're using our new scoreboard tonight. So as you see, we have our pitcher and who the batting lineup, the batter is.
Swung on and hit out to right center or left center field, but tracked down by the Tigers, and making the catch out in left field is Kylie Bond for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. No score. Girls softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
All right, in the bottom of the first inning, Tigers will send Ella Greif, Rhiannon Rees, and Ashlyn Imhoff to the plate to face Zadie Wadley, Norwalk Warrior pitcher. Just over 2 ERA on the season. Again, not leading any statistical categories, but just a good, solid place in there amongst the conference teams. All right, Ella Greif, the pitcher, leads it off for the Tigers to face Wadley. Big windup, and here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A lot of movement on that ball. Started that towards the batter. Broke in across the plate away from the right-handed hitter for a strike. Here's the pitch. Greif squares to bunt. Nothing there. And it's called for strike 2. Greif now in the hole 0-2 to Wadley. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch on the way. Swung on, a foul ball right back at us. Look out.
That was close.
I thought it was going to hit the roof, and then it hit right in front of us in the window here. So still a foul ball. We're all fine. 0-2 now from Wadley. Change up, fouled up, and just out of the reach of the catcher. Nice diving effort by the Warrior catcher, Lauren Black. Couldn't quite make the play. So here we go. 0-2 still to Greif. Pitch number 5 in the first at bat. Warrior pitcher now Wadley looking towards the dugout, kind of flexing the wrist, maybe needing to get a call or a signal. Now Greif calls time. So let's see what we have here. Was Wadley just delaying on purpose or trying to get the signal? Had a catch in the wrist, something. But anyway, here we go. 0-2 delivery from Wadley. Swung and foul back again. Nice battle here with Greif. 6 pitch at bat to start things off. That's what you try to do. You just try to foul it off till you get the pitch you want, then you drive it. And Greif doing just that. Again, 0-2 the count, 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Tiger Softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night. Chris, Junie, Dan Walker with you from Tiger Field. 1-2 pitch now coming from Wadley. Inside. And the count evens up at 2-2. Pitch number 9 coming up here for Wadley, this first batter. Catcher sets up outside. There's a pitch. Again, swung on and fouled away. Nice piece of batting by Ella Greif, facing her counterpart, Zadie Wadley. Pitch number 10. Not as critical in softball because they don't do a pitch count, but that pitch was low for ball 3. Wadley thought she had one there, so did her catcher, but the person in blue said nope. So we are at a full count. Battle back from 0-2 to a full count. Here's the pitch. And gets rung up on an inside strike for a called strike for the first out. Brings up right fielder Rhiannon Reeves for the Tigers.
Right fielder Rhiannon Reeves.
1 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the first. Warriors went 3 up, 3 down in their top half of the first inning. And in steps Reese. Pitch from Wadley on the way. Up and inside for ball 1. I'm waiting for one to be outside. I can do my best Bob Uecker imitation. I wouldn't say it's best. I would do my Bob Uecker imitation. I'll leave it to everybody else to decide if it's good or not. Swing and a miss on a changeup. A nice pitch from Wadley for strike 1. 1-1 now to Reese. Wadley working quickly. Here comes the pitch. Again, another changeup. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Now, if you're the batter, you got to watch out for the heat. 2 consecutive changeups you're out in front of. Now, my guess is you're going to see the gas. 1-2. Up and in for ball 2. 2-2 your count. 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers in the bottom of the first inning. 2-2 from Wadley. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Wadley gets her second strikeout of the inning. Brings up third baseman, number 21, Ashlyn Imhoff for the Tigers. Statistically, one of the Tigers' better hitters. Coming in at just over 300 batting average. Imhoff digs in now to face Wadley. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch for strike 1. Boy, Wadley started that pitch on the outside corner and it tailed away from the left-handed hitting Imhoff. Nice pitch from Wadley for strike 1. Here's a second one. Up and in for ball 1. 1-1 now your count. Warriors will have Lauren Black, Addie Down, and Taylor Condon. 4, 5, and 6 hitters in their top half of the second. 1-1 now here to Imhoff. Here's the pitch from Wadley. Just catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 now your count. To Ashlyn Imhoff, Tiger senior. Pitch from Wadley on the way. Up and outside for ball 2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a pitch swung on and miss by Imhoff fooled her for strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. After one complete, no score on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars and Polley's Pizza. Unfortunately, Polley's Pizza is closed tonight due to the boil order, but they hopefully will be open tomorrow night. Stop in and get your delicious Polley's Pizza.
Yeah, it's interesting how much we depend upon water and electricity. You know, we lose electricity, you think, yeah, business is closed, but we've lost water. Most restaurants are closed. There are a few that are open, but most of them are closed. All right, leading off for the Warriors here, top of the second, catcher Lauren Black, Warriors number 98. First pitch from Greif just outside for ball 1. Missed my chance for my Bob Uecker imitation. I'll get it next time. 1-0 the count now to the Warrior catcher. That pitch just a little outside for ball 2. I said I'd do my Uecker imitation. I didn't say it'd be good. There's my caveat. 2-0 now to Black. Again outside for ball 3. See if Coach Bo Livingston has his catcher Lauren Black take here. Most of the time it's automatic, but not always. Pitch way outside again. Nice snag by Greta Dodd, the Tiger catcher, and there's a walk. First base runner of the game.
Now batting 0-0. First base.
Brings up first baseman number 00, Addie Down. Pinch runner now in for the Warriors is number 8. Running now for Lauren Black. And that is, if I get my rosters pulled up here, that is Savannah Welch, a sophomore.
Pinch running number 8, Savannah Welch.
Savannah Welch pinch running now for the Warriors, for the catcher. You can pinch run unlimited times for the pitcher and catcher during a contest. You can pinch run for any other position player one time. If you do it again, they must come out. The pitcher and catcher, you can do that unlimited. So Savannah Welch in now, and stepping in is Addie Down, the first baseman, to face Greif. Pitch on from Greif, swung on and chopped foul down the third base side for strike 1. Nice pitch that time by Greif. Started on the middle of the plate, then tailed in on that right-handed hitter, so she ended up hitting it off the handle, off right above her fist. Kind of jammed her, but she fought it off to foul it off for strike 1. Greif sets, here's the delivery. Swung on and lined down the left field line, but foul. So Down has been out in front of the last 2, and she is down in the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on first base for the Warriors here in the top of the second inning. Tiger Softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night. Greif with the delivery. Change up upstairs for ball 1. And we get settled in. 1-2 now. The count to Down. And swung and a miss. Dropped by the catcher, but first base is occupied, so she's automatically out. It goes down as a strikeout. And a much-needed strikeout for the first out for the Tigers. Brings up the designated player, number 6, Taylor Condon.
Designated player, Taylor Condon.
And again, designated players like the DH in baseball. They hit, but they don't play in the field. And this is Taylor Condon, designated player. Right-hander steps in to face Ella Greif with 1 out. Still runner on first. Hasn't made any move or even tried to attempt or threaten to steal. This time she gets off the bag, got out there, quick throw down. A little bit closer than the coach, the first base coach there at Norwalk would have liked. That pitch was outside, by the way, for ball 1. Quick throw down by Greta Dodd to the first baseman, and a little bit closer than the Warriors would have liked. 1-0 now the count. Swing and chop foul down the third baseline. As that time the runner was going. Savannah Welch was taken off, but she has to return to first base. Count is at 1-1. Greif settles in, gets the signal from a catcher. Here's the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate low for ball 2. 2-1 now the count to Condon, the designated player for the Norwalk Warriors. Again, Norwalk sitting tied atop the conference with Dallas Center Grimes, 6-0 in conference play, coming in tied with Dallas Center Grimes for the conference lead. Here's a pitch. Just missed the outside corner. Oof. 3-1 now the count. Greif started that outside and it tailed away, but in the umpire's opinion did not catch enough of the plate or any of the plate, so it's ball 3. 3-1 now the count, 1 out, runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Throw down to second is not in time, as Welch does get a stolen base, but Tigers get a big strikeout for the second out. Brings up the pitcher, Zadie Wadley. Oh, my apologies.
It was only a 3-2.
It was a 3-2 count. Okay. Yeah. That made it full. Yep, that's right, 3-2. So not a strikeout yet. And there's ball 4. Well, as my wife would say, pay attention. Now that brings up J.D. Wadley, but instead of 2 outs and runner on second, now they have 1 out and runners at first and second. So Warriors threatening here in the top of the second. Wadley steps in to face Greif. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Big cut by Wadley that time. Again, what wind there is blowing out to left field. The flag out in right center, straight out. So there's a pretty decent wind. If they get the ball up in the air, could carry over the fence, possibly. There's a pitch. Popped up in shallow right field. Second base goes back, makes the catch for the Tigers. Now there's 2 outs.
Now batting number 14, second base, Bailey Birmingham.
So we got an F4 for the second out. Brings up the second baseman, number 14, Bailey Birmingham. People wondering if that was an infield fly. I'm not sure. She caught it in the grass, so technically it's the outfield. I'm not sure if they called infield fly or not. That pitch in there for a strike, so I'm told that the umpires already did call infield fly, so that makes it a moot point. It was an infield fly, so batter was out. And there are 2 out here in the top of the second. 0-1 now. Pitch on the way from Greif to Birmingham. Pitches upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 now your count. Absolutely gorgeous night out for softball, baseball. Tiger boys are playing Norwalk in the Jason Field. Try to get a score update for you here in a little bit. Pitch on the way from Greif. In there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. Outside corner and down a little bit. Excellent pitch from Ella Greif. Head of the count now, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit left field deep, but going foul. And hit out of the park, but it was foul. Wadley absolutely jumped all over that pitch. And she needs a ball. Our pitcher needs a ball. Because that one cleared the fence in left field, but it was foul. Now they get the ball to Greif. And the count's still 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Greif. Trying to do a changeup that was way upstairs for ball 2. I said Wadley's batting a moment ago. Apologies. It was Bailey Birmingham, the second baseman up there, who really gave a ball a ride but foul. 2-2 now to Birmingham. Here's a pitch from Greif. Swung on, chopped right back to the pitcher. Easy throw to first, and that ends the threat. Retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left, no score on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza.
All right, leading off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second inning is the catcher, number 6, Greta Dodd. Facing Zadie Wadley, Warrior pitcher. Tigers went 3 up, 3 down last inning. There's the pitch from Wadley inside for ball 1. Wadley has a lot of movement on her pitches. Not the hardest thrower we've seen, but my guess is she can place the ball and make a move and do pretty much what she wants. That pitch swung on and fouled away by Dodd to even the count at 1-1. Our next broadcast on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is 1 week from tonight. Doubleheader baseball game as the Tigers will be hosting, and it's Tiger Sports Live Stream night at the ballpark. And that pitch lined and reached out and stabbed by Wadley. Dodd got all of it, but Wadley sticks the glove out, makes a catch for the first out. Brings up the center fielder, number 23, Kate Van Compernol. No score in the baseball game between Grinnell and Norwalk over on the adjacent field, Fowler Field. Van Compernol steps in. Kate Van Compernol steps in against Wadley. Tries to bunt, lays down a nice bunt, sprinting down, but sprinting in for the first baseman to cover, or to get the ball and field it to the second baseman who's covering for the out. So it goes 3-4 for the out. And that brings up second baseman, her sister, number 32, Kelsey Van Compernol. Settles in against Wadley. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Warriors will have the number 9 hitter, then the top of the order up next inning. Wadley now with the 0-1 delivery. Coach calls out a number. She checks the wristband for the pitch, and here it comes. Squares the bunt, fouls it away. And Van Compernol in the hole, 0-2. Tigers were 3 up and 3 down their last inning as well. If Kelsey gets on, Jenna Mintel will bat for the Tigers, the Tiger first baseman. 0-2 now pitch coming from Wadley. Here it is. Upstairs for ball 1. Warrior fans were yelling, yay, I thought they had one, but a little bit high for ball 1, says the umpire. 1-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Wadley gets a strikeout, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. After 2, no score on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
All right, top of the third we go for the Warriors batting. Leading off, second baseman, number 14, Bailey Birmingham. Facing Ella Greif. Here's a pitch from Greif. Just misses the outside corner for ball one.
Oof. And this third inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Pitch now from Greif. Jammed and right off the handle, and right a line shot back to Greif, who snags it for the first out. So just like that, first out. Brings up the top of the order for the Warriors. Right fielder number 4, Jalen Brandt. She grounded to short her first time up. Lefty steps in to face a pitch from Greif. Change up by Greif. It's called for a strike. He hesitated. I thought he was going to say it was a little bit high, but he gave it a strike. So 0-1 now to Brandt on a beautiful changeup from Greif. 0-1 on the way to Brandt. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Again, the Tigers, Coach Doty gives the number to his catcher. The catcher relays the signals to the pitcher, and that's how they do it. Pitch and swing, and that is a strike. She did come in. That's a strikeout for Brandt for the second out. Wow, nice pitch by Greif that time. Brings up the center fielder, number 2, Morgan Weeks. Again, Greif started that pitch over the middle of the plate, and by the time I got to the batter, it tailed away from that left-handed hitter. And all she could do was kind of swing weakly at it for strike 3. 2 outs now, brings up Weeks, the center fielder. She also grounded to short her first time up. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. So the Tigers do it that way. Coach Doty relays the signals to his catcher. The catcher then puts the signal to the pitcher. Norwalk coaches, and I've seen other Dallas Center Grimes does it, they just call out a number, and the players look at a wristband and get the pitch or the play that way. There's a ground ball chop right to the pitcher. Greif has it, turns, throws to first in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. No score after 2.5 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
No score, 2.5. Grinnell 0, Norwalk 0.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars.
All right, brings up the bottom of the third inning for the Tigers. Leading off, we have the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Jenna Mintle, Taylor Smith, and Kylie Bond. And Jenna Mintle leads off now for the Tigers to face Wadley. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Tigers have gone 3 up, 3 down in their last 2 innings. Look to Jenna Mental to get things started. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Swing and a miss by Mental. Late on the pitch for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Here's a delivery from Wadley. Swing and a miss on a beautiful changeup. Mental out in front of that one. Now she's down on the count 1-2. And again, if you're Tiger batter, you would think you might see a fastball or the heat from Wadley, but let's see. Mental steps in. Here's the delivery from Wadley. Fouled off. Nice pitch. The pitch started outside, then tailed into that left-handed hitting Mental. And she got around on it, but a little late, and fouled it over the third base dugout. Count remains at 1-2 for Mental. Here's a pitch. Outside. Wadley tried to get Mental to chase it. Mental would not. Evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Taylor Smith on deck. Kylie Bond in the hole for the Tigers. The 3 hitters for the Tigers this half inning. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled again at the third base side. Ripped off the fence right in front of the third base dugout for the Warriors. Nice at bat here by Mental. Battling Zadie Wadley of the Warriors. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung and fouled off again. Tailed in on her hands, fought that off. I don't know if you can see that on our broadcast, but that pitch tailed in on the hands, and Mental just fought it off, hit it right above her hands on the handle of the bat, and fouled it away. So count remains at 2-2 on Mental. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, up and in for strike 3. Nice pitch that time by Wadley. Strikes out Mental. Brings up shortstop, number 1, Taylor Smith for the Tigers. Her first at bat this inning, this game, rather. Of course it's her first at bat this inning in the bottom of the third. Facing Wadley. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Did she commit? Yes, she did, says the home plate umpire for strike 1. Again, if you see her step up in the box like that, that's what I was talking about earlier, that slap bunt. You kind of start, you put the bat on, you just kind of start running towards first and hopefully make contact. Put the ball in play. 0-1. Outside again. Wadley and the Norwalk coaches may have been thinking she might slap bunt again, so they put it outside. Now we have time called. Coach Mike Doty calls time, wants to talk to Taylor Smith. And that allows the Warrior infield to go gather for just a moment. Coach Doty is done dispensing his advice. Warriors break their huddle, and here we go. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third inning. Taylor Smith facing Zadie Wadley. Here's the 1-1. Puts the bunt out and called a strike. 1-2 now the count to Taylor Smith. Now we call time. Kind of interesting. Wadley had the ball. She stepped off the mound and then went back on, and then Smith called time. And swing and a miss for strike 3 for Smith. 2 outs now brings up Kylie Bond, the left fielder.
Now batting number 14, left fielder Kylie.
Her first plate appearance this game. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. No score between Grinnell and Norwalk. Tiger Girls Softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. Here's the pitch from Wadley. Called for a strike.
That one had some character to it.
It did. It started on the inside part of the plate on the right-handed hitter. Then by the time it broke across the plate, the catcher was way outside for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Like we said, speed isn't always everything. Wadley has a great command, it looks like. She can make the pitch do pretty much what she wants. She can place it where she wants. It makes it very tough to hit. 0-2 on the way.
Speaking of pitchers,
Upstairs.
we are missing some good pitching tonight. The World Series starts back up. Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. College World Series,
College World Series for softball.
Those are fun to watch. If you get a chance to watch those as she fouls it off. If you get a chance to watch those games, I watched some last year. It is phenomenal how fast-paced it is and how good all those players are.
They're in I think tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night, if needed. They split it up so they don't have to play a doubleheader in the championship series.
Yeah, I can't remember who Oklahoma was playing for the national championship, but that pitch just missed. Oh, Wadley and her catcher thought she had it. But even the count at 2.
I think it's Texas, isn't it? It's two Big 12
It
teams.
could be. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Kylie Bond facing Wadley. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Again, a pitch that tailed away. Nice piece of pitching by Wadley. Gets her out. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. No score after 3 complete on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual in West Finch Auto Plaza. And the top of the 4th is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
All right, top of the 4th inning we go. And leading off for the Warriors is the shortstop, number 21, Kaylee Carey. She flew out to center field her first time up. Facing Ella Greif, the Tiger pitcher. First pitch on the way, swing. And a miss for strike 1. A lot of weak, feeble swings by the batters. It tells me that they're fooled by the pitch, expecting one thing, getting another. And Greif ahead of the count, 0-1. Pitch on from Greif. Changeup comes in high for ball 1. Speaking of softball, there was a pitcher years ago for softball. I kind of put women's softball on the map by the name of Jenny Finch. You can look it up and Google it, and I'll tell you the story here in just a moment. 1-1 now from Greif. Another changeup. That looked really good, and it is a strike. Wow. 1-2 now the count to Carey. But she set the women's record at the time for hardest throw, and she was just put women's softball on the map with just her pitching. Here's a 0-2 or 1-2 pitch, and swing and a miss for strike 3. And Greif gets a strikeout of Carey for the first out. That brings up the catcher, Lauren Black. She walked her first time up, 0-1 on the night. But Jenny Finch, she was known for throwing hard. She threw the ball 72 miles an hour, which from a softball distance of 60 feet to home plate, it's like 105-mile-an-hour fastball, if you can believe that. There's a drive, popped way high in left field. Giving chase is our left fielder. Couldn't quite get there for a foul ball. And it's a long strike.
Is she the one that pitched against Major League Baseball players and struck them out?
That's my story. I don't know who the third was. She pitched against.
Sorry, I just blew it for you.
No, you're good. You're good. She years after she retired, she faced some Major League players in an exhibition. I think it was Albert Bell, Albert Pujols, and Tony Gwynn. And she struck out the side. She struck out, and those guys, if you know those names, that's not bad hitters as that pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 now the count to Black. But that's not chopped liver for hitters. And she struck him out. And I remember one of them, she threw her first fastball. He took a look at it, stepped back, and kind of tapped his chest and went, whoof. Because, again, that's like facing a 105-mile-an-hour fastball. So, Google it on YouTube. The video is probably on YouTube where you can read about the write-up. It's on YouTube. Jenny Finch is her name. Pitches upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 now the count to Lauren Black. There's a shot down the third base line, but just foul. Black out in front of it. Makes the count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for the Warriors here in the top of the 4th inning. No score between Grinnell and Norwalk. Softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. That pitch from Greif is outside. Black wouldn't chase it, and that makes the count full. Chris Junie, Dan Walker with you on an absolutely gorgeous Wednesday night for softball or any outdoor activity you want to do. Just fantastic. Here's a payoff pitch from Greif. Black swings, and again out in front of it, chops it foul, or lines it foul down the third base side. And we still stay at 3-2. Greif gets a sign from her catcher, Greta Dodd. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss on a beautiful pitch that tailed away from that right-handed hitter. Started at the center of the plate, broke away for swing and a miss for strike 3 and the second out. Brings up the first baseman, Addie Down. She struck out her first time up against Greif. 2 outs, nobody on for the Warriors here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch from Greif. Upstairs and outside for ball 1. Tigers, when they get to bat, they will have the top of the order. Greif, Reese, and Imhoff. In the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch from Greif. Swung on, popped up towards the first base side. First baseman giving chase, and just could not quite hold on to it. Nice diving play by the Tiger first baseman, Jenna Mintel. Just could not hang on. The ball was in her glove, but popped out when she hit the ground. And it goes as a foul ball for strike 1. 1-1 now the count to Blacks. That pitch in there for a strike, a beauty. Correction, Addie Down is the batter. And you can tell that fooled her as well. Beautiful changeup from Greif. Just caught the outside corner. 1-2 now the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Greif. That pitch was down. Good stop by the Tiger catcher, Greta Dodd. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the, or top of the 4th inning. So not quite 2s wild, but pretty close. Swinging a ball, chopped foul. Nice play by the coach. Norwalk coach here scoops it up. For a foul ball and stays at 2-2. Here's the payoff pitch, 2-2 pitch from Greif. Just missed low. Greif thought she had that one, so did Coach Doty in the dugout. Just shook his head like, wow. That makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for the Warriors. Here's a payoff pitch from Greif. Swung on and hit, and that's a base hit to right center, to left center field. Scooped up by the Tiger center fielder, gets it in quickly, and that's our first hit of the ball game. On either side. Down gets on base. Brings up the designated player, number 6, Taylor Condon. She walked her first time up. See if Coach Bo Livingston has Abby Down steal. Greif digs in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up off her hands, and third base they talk. Calls, makes the catch to retire the side, and the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. No score after 3.5 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
The pitcher, Ella.
All right, leading off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitcher, top of the order, number 13, Ella Greif. Zadie Wadley still on the mound for the Warriors. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Greif takes a look at it and misses low for ball one. One and no count. Here's the pitch. That pitch started down the middle, broke outside. Umpire said it missed for ball two. 2-0 now to Greif. Rhiannon Reese on deck. Ashley Nimhoff in the hole. For the Tigers here at the bottom of the fourth inning. No score between Grinnell and Norwalk on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. There's a swing and a foul ball out of play over the right side for strike one. 2-1 now the count. That pitch just missed for ball three. Wadley thought she had that one for a strike, but 3-1's the count to Ella Greif. Here's the pitch. Swung on and line in the right field for a base hit. Greif gets downfield quickly as the right fielder was there. So I've seen them throw him out from right field. But Greif on with a clean signal, so she has the first hit of the game for the Tigers. Brings up the right fielder, number 11, Rhiannon Reeves. Now we have a timeout as Coach Doty comes over to talk. And that allows Norwalk to come out and talk as well. Again, if you're the defensive coach, in this case Norwalk, if the coach comes out to the mound, they get 3 trips to the mound before they have to replace the pitcher. So a lot of times the coaches will tell the catcher to go out there and do it, and that's not considered an official trip. Coach Doty gets his instructions across to his players.
Now batting number 11, right fielder.
And now Norwalk's going to break their huddle. And Rhiannon Reese steps in. She struck out her first time up. So Tigers got their first hit in the fourth inning, just like Norwalk got their first hit in the fourth inning. They're half of the fourth. Here's a pitch to Reese. Called.
I think he called a strike.
Did he call that a strike? Okay. I couldn't see if he had his arm up or not there. And I'm looking. I'm paying attention this time, but we'll call it a strike. 0-1, swing and a miss, strike two. Nice pitch by Wadley. Here's a pitch on the way. That's upstairs for ball one. 1-2 now the count. Wadley likes to work quick. Nimhoff steps out, takes her time stepping back in. Here's the 1-2 on the way from Wadley. That pitch misses low for ball two. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on first for the Tigers is Ella Greif after singling to right field. Mintel steps out a long time, gets the code from Coach Doty. Now steps back in to face the 2-2 from Wadley. Runners going, pitch fouled off. Back and out of play. Count remains at 2-2, and Greif returns to the bag at first. 2-2 pitch now from Wadley. Runner going again, a swing and a miss for strike three. There's a throw down, not in time, as Greif has a stolen base. Reese strikes out for the first out. Stolen base for Greif. She's at second. That brings up the third baseman, number 21, Ashlyn Nimhoff. Nimhoff struck out her first time up as well, but Tigers have a runner in scoring position, much like Norwalk did in their half of the fourth inning. Nimhoff again now taking her time. That might have been what Coach Doty said to tell his players, take your time, because Wadley does like to work fast. And here's Nimhoff. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball from Wadley. Wow, that started down the center of the plate. By the time it got to Imhoff, it was right up on her hands. All she could do was just like kind of swing and get her hands out of the way for strike one. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, squares the bunt, not there. Pulls the bat back for ball one. 1-1 now your count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second here for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th inning. No score between Grinnell and Norwalk. Here's the pitch. Squares the bunt, pops it up, and it's almost caught by the third baseman in the foul ground. So it goes as a strike. Makes the count 1-2. And again, just like in baseball, if you bunt with 2 strikes in softball and it goes foul, it is an out. It's considered a strikeout if you bunt. 1-2 now. She squares the bunt again. This time she pops it up, and it's caught by the pitcher, and Greif has to get back. Nice diving play by Wadley. She makes the catch for the second out.
6, the catcher, Grinnell.
Mark that play down, because if that ball gets out of her glove, then that means we got a runner first and third with 1 out. But Wadley makes the catch, hangs on to it for the second out. Brings up the catcher, number 6, Greta Dodge. She flew out to the pitcher, lined out to the pitcher her first time up. Dodge steps in to face Wadley. Now Wadley taking her time with a sign. She steps off, and so Dodge will step out. Wadley says, "You're going to make me wait, I'll make you wait." Oh, they went ahead and said they're going to walk her intentionally. And again, the new rule is all the coach has to do is tell the umpire we want to walk the batter. They have to walk. They don't bother with the pitches. So it's a base on balls. Brings up center fielder Kate Van Compernol. She grounded out the first time up. Swing and a miss by Compernol for strike one. So Tigers have runners at first and second with 2 outs. No score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tiger Girls Softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network on YouTube. Check out our website as well. Now Van Compernol steps out, looks to get the signal from Doty, Coach Mike Doty.
In fact, if you're watching us on YouTube, give us a like. If you're a Grinnell fan, subscribe, hit the little bell, and you'll be notified every time.
Stealing third is Greif, and let's see, is she in there? They called her safe. Wow, the pitch was low. Nice throw by the catcher. Greif had a great jump, and now we got runners at first and second. And let's see. Now what's the umpire doing? They're double checking the count. Okay. I thought for a second Norwalk was going to ask the field or the home plate umpire to go check. Yeah, see what he had for a call there.
How was that?
So it's 0-2 now the count. There's a pitch upstairs for ball one. Yeah, that was strange. That last pitch was down and away. The catcher had to dig it out of the dirt, but they called it a strike. Here's the pitch. That's way outside for ball 2.
Must have dropped the tail on it right when it crossed the plate or something.
Yep, the umpire's right there. We're about 60 feet away, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Here we go. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ends the Tiger threat. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. After 4, no score on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polley'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars and Polly Eyes Pizza. And this fifth inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Tigers complete their warm-ups. And the Warriors will send their 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Taylor Condon, Zadie Wadley, and Bailey Birmingham, to bat in this top of the fifth inning. On just a gorgeous night here for softball. Sun now starting to set over. Beautiful sunset, beautiful horizon out here at the ballpark. Must be getting a bit chilly as the sun goes down. I see people putting some coats on. I think the umpire just told the Tigers to turn the lights on to light up the field. So here we go.
17, the pitcher, Zadie Wadley.
There's a hit by Wadley off the shortstop, off her knee, out into left field for a base hit. So Wadley will give that a single. I'm not the official score, so we'll just call that a single. And Norwalk has the leadoff hitter on. Pinch running now for the Warriors. For the pitcher is number 9, Grace Deemer.
Pitch running number 9, Grace Deemer. Now batting number 14, second base, Bailey Birmingham.
Brings up second base number 14, Bailey Birmingham. I was off by a player. It's Wadley, Birmingham, and Gillen batting for the Warriors here, top of the fifth. Facing Ella Greif. Here's a pitch, a changeup up high for ball 1. And Birmingham steps in. Had the count 1-0. Here's a pitch. Squares the bunt. A beautiful bunt. No play but first. Throws over to first in time. So nice sacrifice by Birmingham and moves the runner to second. On the 1-3 for the first out. Brings up the left fielder, number 18, Maddie Gillen.
Now batting number 18, left fielder, Maddie Gillen.
She lined out to the pitcher her first time up. First pitch, a ball. One ball, no strikes, one out. Runner on second for the Warriors here in the top of the fifth. Ella Greif facing Gillen. Here's the 1-0 from Greif. Right down the middle, swung and fouled back to the fence for strike 1. Over in the baseball diamond, no score between Grinnell and Norwalk. They're in the bottom of the fourth inning. No score on that one as well. 1-1 from Dodd. Tries to catch the outside corner. Did not, according to the home plate umpire, for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Maddie Gillen. Again, she lined out her first time up to the pitcher. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and popped up in the infield. The Tigers talk, and the pitcher Dodd takes it, makes the catch for a very big out number 2. Runner did not advance, stays at second. Back now to the top of the order. Right fielder number 4, Jalen Brandt. She's grounded out and struck out her first 2 times up. And here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes now. As Greif throws it into Brandt. There's a pitch on the way. That missed upstairs for ball 2. That looked pretty good from up here. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner on second for the Warriors here in the top of the 5th inning. Jalen Brandt, the right fielder, up. Facing Ella Greif, the Tiger pitcher. Here's a pitch. Changeup upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 now. There's a swing and a pop out to right center field, and it drops in for a base hit, and the Warriors get the first run of the game. On a ball perfectly placed between left field and center field, drops in for a base hit, scoring Wadley.
Now batting number 2, center fielder.
And Brandt comes through with an RBI single, and the Warriors take the lead 1-0. That brings up center fielder Morgan Weeks. She grounded out her 2 previous appearances to short and to the pitcher her first 2 times up. Pitch on the way outside, runner going, throw down to second, is in time, let's see, and they got her. Nice throw right into where the runner was sliding for the out, but the damage is done as Warriors take a 1-0 lead on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza. And we have lights.
Kelsey Van Compernoll steps in there. Come the lights. In the bottom of the 5th. Takes the pitch from Wadley in there for a strike. Norwalk leads the Tigers 1-0 on an 2-out RBI single. Scoring the runner from second. Ball perfectly placed between left field and right field, or center field. There's a bunt now by Van Compernoll. Quickly charging in, though, the Warrior first baseman throws to first on the second baseman covering for the out to get the speedy Van Compernoll out. Brings up first baseman Jenna Mintle. She struck out her first time up.
Jenna Mintle.
3-4 on that put out. Mintle now steps into the box. Facing Wadley. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Still no score in the baseball game between Grinnell and Norwalk on the other diamond. Pitch from Wadley upstairs and in for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Mintle for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trailed Norwalk 1-0 as Warriors finally broke through in the top half of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Wadley. Just gets the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now against the Tiger first baseman, Jenna Mintle. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Wow, a lot of movement on that softball. Again, not the hardest throw we've seen, but it is moving all over the place. Now Coach Doty's coming in. Looks like we have a pinch hitter in the game. Macy Andrews is going to be pinch hitting for the Tigers here. Getting some instruction from Coach Doty.
Pitch hitting for the Tigers, number 33, Macy Andrews.
So Macy Andrews takes the plate. That in the number 8 spot for Taylor Smith. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Her mom, Michelle, runs Michelle's Dance Academy here in town. Dad, Nathan, is a state trooper. 0-1 now to Andrews. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Swing and a miss for strike two. Andrews quickly in the hole, 0-2. Steps out, gets some words of encouragement from Coach Doty. Now she steps back in and is ready to face Wadley for the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up and foul out of play. Got the bat on it. And the count remains at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing Norwalk 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Ooh, caught the outside corner. Nice pitch from Wadley to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, no runs. 1-0, Norwalk leads on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs. And the top of the 6 is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Leading off for the Warriors, the top of the 6th, center fielder Morgan Weeks. She grounded out her previous 2 trips. She's 0 for 2. That pitch from Greif way inside for ball 1. Greif set to deliver the 1-0 pitch. That pitch just hits outside corner. Nice one for strike 1. Our foul balls tonight and all season long brought to you by Sirks Financial. Don't run afoul with your financial future. Contact Tom Sirks, Natalie Pavey, and Dustin Smith for your financial needs. Be happy to help you out. Sirks Financial, sponsor our foul balls all season long on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. That ball inside for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. 2 Weeks. Pitch from Greif on the way, swung on and chopped foul down the third base line. Norwalk coach stops the ball. Evens the count up. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning here. Quickly moving ball game. Greif with a 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit deeply to center field. Ranging over there was a Tigers center fielder to make the catch for out number 1. That was Kate Van Compernol getting that catch.
Batting number 21, shortstop.
Brings up the shortstop, number 21, Kaylee Carey. She flew out to center field and struck out her previous 2 trips. 1 out now here in the bottom, or at the top of the 6th inning. First pitch from Greif is inside for ball 1. Boys baseball's in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs, no score, still over on Fowler Field. That pitch just catches the outside corner to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. I will say this, the umpire's been pretty consistent with his calls. It's been a strike on both sides for both Norwalk and Grinnell. That's all you can ask for as an umpire. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, fouled up, back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now against the Warrior shortstop, Kaylee Carey. Carey starts with that lead foot or left foot outside the box. Then as the pitcher starts to wind up, then she brings it in to square up. Here's a pitch. Swung on. Pop foul again. Drifting out of play. Is out of play over the Tiger dugout for a foul ball. Count stays 1-2. Greif now stands up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Change up, chop foul. Nice pitch and a nice piece of hitting by Carey. She started to swing. She was out in front of us. She just chopped down and got a piece of it to foul it away and stay alive. So great pitch, great at bat by both sides there. And Katie Carey lives to face another pitch. 1-2 the count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Just misses the outside corner. 2-2 now the count. Lauren Black, the catcher, on deck for the Warriors. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Boy, Greif and Dodd and Coach Doty and everybody in the Tiger side thought that was a strike, but the umpire said no, so now the count's full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's low. Bounces past the catcher for a walk. So nice at bat by Carey. She gets on base. That brings up the catcher, Lauren Black.
The catcher, Lauren Black.
Lauren Black has walked and struck out her prior 2 appearances. 0 for 2 on the night. She steps in, ready to face Ella Greif, the Tiger pitcher, who's gone all the way so far. Here's the pitch from Greif. That ball is ripped to center field, right back, right at our center fielder. Van Compernel makes a catch, gets in it quickly, keeps running to first base, and that is a very important fly out to center field for the very important second out. Brings up first baseman, 0-0, Addie down. She struck out and flew out her prior 2 appearances. Facing the Tiger hurdler, Greta Dodd. Here's a pitch from Dodd, a changeup and a beauty for a strike.
Greif's pitching.
Or Greif's pitching, excuse me.
Dodd's catching.
Not Dodd. Yeah. I was looking at the catcher and I just had an old man moment there. My apologies. Pitch is upstairs for ball 1. One and 1 now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Warriors here at the top of the 6th inning. Greif settles in. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Another changeup, called a strike. Beautiful pitch. You saw the Norwalk hitter was fooled by that one. She just looked at that ball and was like, that's one of those, please do not be a strike, because she was fooled. 1-2 now. And the payoff pitch from Greif. Swing and fouled off the mask or somebody. Either the catcher or the umpire took one. Foul ball. Both catcher and umpire appear no worse for wear. Umpire dusts off the plate, and we do this again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As I said before, I've umpired. I've had a foul ball go off the face mask, and while it doesn't hurt, it does rattle you. It's a jolt, to say the least. Here's a pitch. Swung on and fouled back, out of play, right over our heads. Nice at bat going by Down. Good battle between her and Greif. Tigers get a couple of foul balls back in play to the umpire, and here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Warriors here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch from Greif on the way. That just misses. Greif thought she had it. So did Coach Doty. Woof. That was a really good pitch. Nonetheless, called a ball, so 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 count. Here is the pitch on the way from Greif. Outside corner again. And just misses. Now we're full count. Runner will be going on the pitch here. 3-2, 2 outs. Here we go. Swung on and chopped foul down the third base line. Addie down with a great at-bat here. Ella Greif approaching a 10-pitch at-bat herself, which is all you can ask your hitters to do. Just battle and battle until you get one you like and then try to give it a drive. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here is the payoff pitch from Greif. Swung on and hit to the third base side. Knocked down by the Tigers. Across the diamond in time for the out to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left after 5.5. 1-0 Norwalk on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars and Polley's Pizza.
Number 14, left fielder, Kylie.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 6th inning, left fielder Kylie Bond struck out her first time up, then back to the top of the order for Ella Greif and Rhiannon Reese. Facing Wadley, who's still in there for the Warriors. Here's the pitch. Swung on a foul back off the fence for strike 1. Good cut by Bond that time. Fouls it off back to the fence. Here's the 0-1 now to Bond. Swing and a miss on a beautiful pitch. Started over the center of the plate, tailed away from that right-handed hitter. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Again, Wadley not the hardest throw, but a lot of movement on those pitches. And I do mean a lot. Here's the 0-2. Swung on that hitter, I think, first. Let's see. Oh, he's calling foul ball. Hit the bat, okay. Norwalk thought they had a strikeout.
It must have been
Tigers
high,
thought
like on her grip is where it hit.
Tigers thought they had a hit batter. Umpire says, nope, it's a foul ball. So we stay at 0-2. And here's a pitch from Wadley. Swung on and fouled off. Back and out of play. Kylie Bond, the 8th grader, doing battle here. Against Wadley, the junior pitcher. Here's the pitch. Catcher sets up way outside. Bond didn't chase for ball 1. 1-2 now your count.
Which, if I remember right, her mom is Angie York, or Angie Bond now.
Yes.
Angie Moyer, which was quite a softball player at her day.
Yes, there's a ball hit down the third base side. Scooped up by the Norwalk third baseman. Cross the diamond in time for the out to retire Bond, 5-3. Brings up the top of the order for the Tigers. The pitcher, number 13, Ella Greif.
Ella Greif.
Greif now steps in. She is struck out and singled her 2 appearances tonight. Getting the pitch now from Wadley. Swing and a shot down third base line, but foul. And Greif, foul ball for strike 1. Greif stands in now against Wadley. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup. Wadley took something off that for strike one. Or correction, strike two. There we go. 0-2 pitch on the way. Catcher set up outside. Greif didn't chase for ball one. 1-2 now the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody down for the Tigers here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers trail 1-0. Norwalk getting on the board in the 4th inning on an RBI single. And that's been it. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Nice fight off by Greif. You can see that was hit right off her hands, just right above her hands. She fought that one off, fouled it back, and stays alive. 1-2, your count. Wadley, here's the pitch. Ball tails away, misses outside. Norwalk fans thought they had strike three. Home plate umpire says no. The day that fans agree with an umpire is the day I'll probably just have to retire. Here's a pitch on the way. Foul back again off the hands. Nice battle by Greif. Fighting off pitches. Wadley's throwing great pitches. Greif is just doing a nice job hitting and getting him fouled off. Again, just trying to stay alive and foul off the pitches until you get something you like that you can drive. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's outside for ball three. So again, a nice battle here between Ella Greif, pitcher for the Tigers, and Zadie Wadley, the pitcher for the Warriors. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Wadley. Well, she's checking a wristband for the code. Now she steps off the mound. And now Greif will step out as well. All right, now everybody's back in where they should be. Here comes a 3-2 pitch from Wadley. Swung on and chopped to the third shortstop side. Shortstop snags a backhand across the diamond, and they call her out. Oh, boy. Nice play by the Warriors shortstop. A backhanded stab at a throw across the field. And gets the put out, 6-3.
Now batting number 11, right fielder.
Much to the chagrin of the Tiger fans and the Tiger first base coach. But nonetheless, she's out. Brings up Rihanna Reese, the right fielder. Struck out both times up tonight. There's a swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike one. Again, the umpire was right there, but we can all say it was really, really close there. Nice pitch again. That pitch tailed in on the left-handed hitting Reese. She swings and misses for strike two. It was a close play, but the umpire ruled her out, so we move on. 0-2 pitch on the way, just outside for ball one. Tiger right fielder steps back in. Also an 8th grader. Going to be a freshman. Swing and a miss for strike three. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Tigers, none left after 6 complete, 1-0 Norwalk on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza, and the top of the 7th is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
All right, leading off for the Warriors in the top of the 7th inning, designated player number 6, Taylor Condon. She has walked and singled. So she's 0 for 1 for 2 tonight. Facing Ella Greif, the Tiger hurdler, going the distance here. Swung on and ripped foul. Look out down the third base side. Right between the on-deck batter and the third base coach. For strike 1. Swing and a miss by Condon for strike 2. Nice changeup by Greif once again. No score on the boys' side of the field. Bottom of the 6th inning between Norwalk and Grinnell playing baseball over there. Tiger boys suffered their first loss of the season Monday night against Indianola. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Nice way to start for the Tigers here in that top of the 7th inning. Greif gets a strikeout of Condon, brings up the pitcher, Zadie Wadley. Wadley flew out and singled her prior 2 appearances, so she's also 1 for 2. Facing Ella Greif here at the top of the 7th. Warriors lead the Tigers 1-0. Here's a pitch. Tried to throw a changeup, misses outside and high for ball 1. One and 0 now the count. To Wadley. Here's a pitch from Greif. It's high as well for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. To her counterpart, Zadie Wadley. Greif now with the 2-0 delivery. Change up in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Greif that time. Kind of had Wadley on their heels a little bit. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped to right field, but right under the right fielder, but it drops in front and gets past the right fielder. Going to be an extra base here for Wadley. She slides into second. And she is safe. A little bit of a funny hop, got past the Tiger right fielder. And now pinch hitting for Norwalk is number 33 in the 8th spot. Katie Vandermark pinch hitting. And we got a pinch runner for the pitcher as well, Milan Grant, senior. Pinch running. So we got a pinch runner and a pinch hitter.
What spot is that again?
8th spot is number 33, Katie Vandermark. Batting for Bailey Birmingham here. And now the umpire has to make sure both benches have it. Writes it down in his book, and we are about set to go here. One out, runner at second for Norwalk here at the top of the 7th. Vandermark steps in to face Greif. Greif now rears back. Here's the pitch. Down low in the dirt. Nice stop by Greta Dodd, the Tiger catcher, for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way from Greif. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. Vandermark kind of clenched like she thought about it, but then decided to let that one go by. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on second. For Norwalk here at the top of the 7th inning. Here's a pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and a strike against the pinch hitting Katie Vandermark. Pitch down the middle, but high for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Katie Vandermark. Vandermark stands in, waiting the 3-1 pitch from Greif. Here's the delivery. Swung on and off the handles. It's going to drop in for a base hit in the left field. Runner's going to be held at third. Throw in time. Vandermark thought about advancing to second, but gets back. And it's a bloop single for Vandermark. The Warriors have runners at first and third with one out. Pinch hitting number 9 in the ninth spot is Grace Deemer. We got a pinch runner coming in also. Bailey Birmingham going to run for Katie Vandermark.
Grace Deemer.
But now batting is number 9, Grace Deemer, sophomore outfielder for the Warriors. Norwalk coach still talking to the home plate umpire to get all the positions correct.
Is it 4 or is it 14?
It was 14. Bailey Birmingham was in. She's the one who was supposed to hit. So she comes in and runs for the pinch hitter who hit for her. Now the home plate umpire has it all down in his notes. Has to go make sure the Grinnell dugout has all the changes as well. So we have a bit of a delay here. Big spot, a big moment of this ball game. Obviously the Tigers want to keep it to just one run as they will face the bottom of the 7th inning. And it'll be their 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Imhoff, Dodd, and Kate Van Compernoll. All right. All the changes have been announced. The umpire has informed everybody, puts his mask on. We are ready for action here. Again, runners at first and third, one out. And in steps the pinch hitter, Grace Deemer, number 9. Pitch from Greif. It's ripped to right field. Caught by the right fielders. Quickly gets it in. Runner's trying to score. And she gets her, I think. Oh, they called her safe. They called her safe. Tigers have to be careful. The runners can advance. Coach Doty comes out. He's really arguing that call. Ball was there in time. I'm not sure what happened. But the unplayed umpire was right there. Called her safe. Coach Mike Doty pleading his case. But nonetheless, a run on the board for the Warriors. So the pinch hitter does her thing. Gets the fly ball for the second out. Brings up the top of the order, Jalen Brandt, the right fielder. Grounded out, struck out, and singled. In her plate appearance with 2 out, but a run across. And a runner at second for the Warriors. There's a pitch from Greif, fouled, laced foul up and over the third base dugout for strike 1. I jumped the gun there as well. I thought for sure she was out, but the umpire must have saw something. The catcher didn't have the ball or juggled it or something because the throw beat the player home. Maybe the player just slid under the tag. Nonetheless, it goes down. There's a ball hit off the end of the bat. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Another run is going to score as the runner from second base was running all the way on the play. And another big run for the Warriors. Another bloop hit, but it's effective. It's a single. Scores a run, and now the Warriors lead 3-0. Brings up the center fielder, Morgan Weeks. She grounded out twice and struck and flew out. 0 for 3 on the night. Pitch in the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 now to Morgan Weeks. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung and foul ball. Counts at 0-2. If you're a Tiger player, you got to flush it and move on. Nothing you can do about it now. You very rarely see umpires overturn their calls unless they go talk to the other umpire. But they did not do that, so it stands. It's 0-2 with 2 outs, runner on first. Here's a pitch on the way, ripped right to the third baseman, caught for an out. But the damage is done. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors and 1 left. After 6.5, 3-0 Norwalk on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and ASI Signs.
All right, bottom of the 7th we go. Tigers trail 3-0. Brings up third baseman Ashlyn Imhoff. Here's a pitch from Wadley in there for a strike. Oh, 1 now to Imhoff, who struck out and flew out her 2 previous trips. Wadley looking to get the complete game. There's a foul ball straight up in the air. Going to be in the stands. The fans scatter. Bounces on the metal and back over, out of play. Little leaguers are over there, or some younger fans, and they all just scattered. They didn't want any part of that foul ball. Imhoff now down 0-2 to Wadley. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 3. Pitch up in the zone, and Imhoff chased it for the first out. Brings up the catcher, number 6, Greta Dodd.
Number 6, the catcher, Greta Dodd.
She flew out and walked her prior 2 trips. Did Greta. Tigers trail 3-0 to the Warriors. Swung and fouled back against the fence for strike 1. Been a very well played ball game. Been well pitched. Not many errors, if any. Just a good, solid little Hawkeye Conference softball game. 0-1 now on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. And Dodd in the hole, 0-2. Kate Van Compernel waits on deck. There's a third Tiger here to this inning. Here's a pitch from Wadley. High and outside. Try to get Greta Dodd to chase it. She wouldn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th. Warriors lead the Tigers 3-0. Tigers softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network on YouTube. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Wadley with 2 strikeouts in the inning brings up the Tigers' last shot, Kate Van Compernel, the center fielder.
Number 23, center fielder, Kate Van Compernel.
I want to take this moment, too, to remind everybody there are foul balls this season and all season long, sponsored by Sirks Financial. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Call Tom Sirks, Dustin Smith, and Natalie Pavey at Sirks Financial today. 2 outs. Kate Van Compernel up. Here's a pitch from Wadley. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Wadley looking to close the door. Get the complete game victory here. Just 1 hit on the night I have unofficially, given up by Wadley. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs for ball 1. If Kate gets on, her sister Kelsey would come to bat, barring a pinch hitter.
That's what I have. 1 hit, 1 error.
So there we go. Here's the pitch on the way. Tries to get that outside corner, did not get the call. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and Tigers down to their last strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a very well played ball game. Couple of bounces go the other way and calls. It could have been a different story. There's a foul ball off the catcher's mask. And we stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wadley looking to close it out. Right here's a pitch. Swung and fouled back again off the fence. And Van Compernol stays alive. Again, a nice at bat here by Kate Van Compernol. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung and fouled back once again. Nice piece of hitting. No doubt about it. As Van Compernol tries to hang in there for the Tigers to let her sister take the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here's the pitch. And he gets rung out for a called strike 3 to end the contest. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Tigers. None left. Tigers lose 3-0. And again, a couple of close calls. Good, solid ball game for the Tigers. Nice outing against the Warriors. They improved to 7-0 in the conference and 10-1 overall. Our next broadcast on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network will be next Wednesday, 1 week from tonight. Baseball doubleheader. It's Tiger Sports Livestream Network night at the ballpark. So make sure you come out for that. Have merchandise to give away, and we have a chance, even if somebody wants to come up and help me out, which I need all the help I can get, to do some color commentary for either that game or a future game. And we'll give you more details about that as it gets closer. But Dan, again, just a good, solid effort by the Tigers side against a really good ball club. It was a good game between 2 good teams. Even though the Tiger record doesn't show that, they played Norwalk toe-to-toe. And again, one little bobble here and a call there, and it turned. But still, got to be proud of the effort these Tigers showed against the top team in the conference.
Yeah, I mean, really it didn't even break down until the top of the 5th is when it kind of started changing hands, and that's when we had a couple of errors there. But, you know, from there on out, it's they keep improving every game. And, you know, considering what we watched against DCG the last time we did a ball game, it's quite improved. They did some movement, so we put some people in some different places. So that was kind of interesting to see how that shaked out. And I think it solved a few problems and maybe put some people in a more comfortable spot to play. So look forward to next time we're back in the booth with them.
Yep, and again, not making an excuse, but there are 2 8th graders in the lineup and a lot of 8th graders on the team. Young team for the Tigers. So, again, improvement is what you want to see, and we definitely saw that on this Tiger squad. And one of these nights, their effort's going to be rewarded, no doubt about it. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight here from Tiger Field. Again, Norwalk defeats Grinnell 3-0. And this is high school softball. For my partner, Dan Walker, I'm Chris Juni. Thanks for being with us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.